Yeah, when I think about the times that we're living in right now, like right now, we are in an opportune time of experiencing the quantum alignments of our highest potential within this realm and the next, as we experience these higher frequencies coming in, these plasmic frequencies from the sun coming into the earth, or more so coming up from within us, right? Coming up from within the earth. We have the opportunity to move beyond the false matrix, beyond the falsehoods that so many have been trapped in for longer than we can imagine in many instances, right? As the simulation or the hologram changes its cycle, as we change from within, and many people begin to realize the rat race that's been going on for so long in their lives, and they begin to awaken and just kind of get fed up with the whole thing, right? And then as us who have been seeing it for a lot longer, we see many things, many opportunities open up for us as well, right? To go deeper within. And again, like, inner work is the toughest, some of the toughest, I would say, toughest work that we would do is the work we do on ourselves, that inner work, and tuning into the heart more. And there's so many layers, so many different layers of these inner activations, and yeah, techniques and technologies in terms of like the inner technologies. They help a lot. They definitely help a lot. But it's getting to that stage of actually really allowing yourself to sit and to like tune into to yourself, and kind of like break down the layers and feel into I started with like feeling into my body and stuff like that. I had to get rid of like certain toxins within my system, which then I noticed was preventing me from actually being able to, it it reduced, it created noise, it like background field noise, is what I found the toxins were doing. So the more I actually like detoxed, it was a lot easier for me to actually pick up a lot of like programs within my system. I also noticed that the more you meditated as well, right? So this would have been like maybe about 4 years before I actually started doing a lot of like detoxing of the body. I noticed, yeah, like I was able to like move through a lot of the programs. So like programs that would have come up from like um, a lot of the quote unquote background noise, like watching certain films, like certain movies and stuff like that, or playing like video games and things that would engage the nervous system. Those would come up first, and then as those started to subside, then it was a lot easier to actually zoom into certain programs, certain beliefs, certain stories that I would have, that my consciousness would have held on to, right? Or my body would have held on to. and it would kind of like present itself like a little interactive game. I would be able to like interact with it, and I would start to feel the shifts and the changes, like, you know, even like joint movement and stuff like that. Placement would change. It was pretty well. It's pretty well. Again, showing the body is a holographic system. Uh, our morphogenetic field, the more our morphogenetic field changes as we change our consciousness or we apply conscious change to certain aspects of it, then our physical body changes with it, right? Because it follows the energy. So, yeah, so this time here now, as we experience a lot of frequencies or energies coming in or coming up from within us, a lot of these energies are providing us with the opportunity to actually face a lot of these programs, a lot of the fears and the insecurities and anger and all these different things, right? All these different frequencies that are there, and begin to bring balance into our fields, opening our hearts more, and tuning into the awareness from deep within. The opportunity to leave the lower densities of existence and move into new ways of being. And in that we quantum jump, we quantum leap into, I mean, we do it all the time, we do it every day, we do it every second, every millisecond, every moment. And it started to become more apparent now than ever before to more and more people. The more we open our hearts and tune into that 0 point energy, the plasmic energy from within. Wet tuatietu vushtat natwa. We are the all.